Very often when a veteran gets denied service connection for an injury or condition, they criticize the C&P examiner who offered that opinion. It's completely normal. Or they criticize the C&P exam that led to that opinion. Now they want a Nexus letter from an outside expert to criticize the C&P exam and the C&P examiner. And I, in this video at least, want to discuss whether or not that's actually a good idea. I'm Dr. David Geier, orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, an anti-aging and regenerative medicine expert. I help military veterans by writing Nexus letters that argue that your orthopedic injuries are connected to your military training and service so you can get the compensation you deserve. This is the latest in a series of videos that I've been making, in which I basically take questions I get from military veterans all around the country and answer those in videos in case you never decide to work with me and you just want more information, which is absolutely great, and that's the purpose. And to be fair, this is going to be a short answer, but I get much more in depth in this in my monthly Veteran Nexus Letter live show, so definitely check that out. But I have been asked so many times to do this because especially when I do DBQs, but sometimes it's just in the calls I do with veterans before I'll agree to write a Nexus letter. They say, hey, I went to the C&P examiner. They didn't examine me at all. The whole thing took 5 minutes and then they denied me, or they, didn't look at this, or they, all sorts of reasons. And I want to say, I believe you 100%. I'm not saying that didn't happen. My point would be, it's probably not a good idea to have your Nexus letter writer or to ask them, well, you can ask, but for the Nexus letter writer to do that and to be critical of the C&P examiner. First of all, at least in my case, I wasn't there. So I don't know. This is sort of like way back in my day of trauma surgery before you do a year. Back in the day, you used to do a year of general surgery before you did go into orthopedic training. And you're in shock trauma and they're bringing these cars in and they tell you to only document what you know is true. And then everything else is he reports that or she reports because you don't know, you weren't there. This is the same type of thing. Yes, I believe it may have been a nothing exam, but I cannot say that. Plus, a lot of times once I write a Nexus letter, now it's going to be read either by that same C&P examiner or another one. So really, really not a good idea to stick your neck out there and be critical. Plus, you have to maintain your own credibility as an expert opinion. So just not a great idea. There are ways to say I respectfully disagree with the opinion, but as far as the process, criticizing the qualifications of the C&P examiner, nurse practitioner or PA versus a doctor, or internal medicine or family medicine versus orthopedic surgery, not really a great idea. You may decide you want to do that. That would be up to you as the veteran. I don't think me or any other Nexus letter writer that's really a great idea. And again, in criticizing the exam, I think becomes very difficult. And maybe if you're working with an attorney, your attorney can do it. Maybe a VSO can do it. But typically the outside opinion is not going to do that. Now, if you want to learn more about the disability claims process, I've written a free ebook you can get by clicking the link in the description under this video. It's called The 8 Most Common Reasons the VA Denies Service Connection for Disability Claims and How You Can Beat Them. You can get that completely free. I'm actually working on a different one. So by the time you watch this video, especially months later, it may be something different, but that's out there now. So you can get that absolutely free. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel, click the bell to be notified when I release a new video and when I start those monthly Veteran Nexus Letter live shows. Now, if you are interested in a Nexus letter or DBQ for your injury or condition, you can click that link, go below the area for the ebook, but get that first. But go below that, you can learn more about working with me and working with my team. We try to make the process as simple and as easy as we can. My assistants try to work with you on the specifics of your issue, and then I try to write a Nexus letter. Really, really work hard on writing a letter that gives you the best chance of success in your claim. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to working with you.